Hello, everyone. It's Yin Yang Total War, and I am very, very behind the curve. I've been dealing with some real life stuff for the past few days, and unfortunately, I had to miss out on the initial trailer. But I am here now, and we're gonna check this out. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, okay. What we got here? Thinking that's the changeling. Hold up. I'm guessing that's Mother Estonia. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, wait a second. What is that thing? Oh, that's insane. I didn't know Kislev had anything like that. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, causing some problems. Oh, Civil War in Kislev. Oh, Chromium. There he is. Don't know how I feel about the mustache. I honestly thought he'd look more like Cao Cao, but you know what? I guess they can't make him look entirely like Cao Cao, right? Anyway. Nice. Ooh. I'm guessing that that's the dragon-blooded Shugengen Lord? Ooh, what is that thing? Hold up, wait just a second. Okay, that thing's sick. Are those like jade dogs, like temple dogs? Oh, that's awesome. And what is this thing? What is this thing right here? Oh man, I can't get enough. Oh, I know. The blue scribes. That's who they are. That's awesome. I guess they're our paid free or our paid DLC hero. Zinch gets double representation. That's kind of jacked up. I'm more of a Cathay guy myself. If you guys don't already know that from the Yin Yang. But hey, whatever. It's fine. Nice. Ooh, that's a Mutileth Vortex beast. I'm smiling from ear to ear. Okay. Ooh. Zongors. That's got to be Zongors. Oh, what a sick transformation. Yeah, I know who I'm playing first already. Ooh. Man, I cannot be mad at that. That was sick. Actually, let's wow. I gotta get this art. Um those things are awesome. I have no idea. I have no idea what those things are. So we've got Changeling, we've got Mother Estankia. I hope I'm saying her name right, and we've got the Jade Dragon Yuan Bow. Look like we got a Lord for Cathay. I didn't see any heroes besides the blue scribes, and I think, oh, what's his name? Oh, I'm gonna beat myself up later for that one. I can't remember his name. The warrior with the lore of life. Um, Hellbreast. Akold Hellbreast. Yes. Um, and wow, Onyx Crowman. What else did we have in there? Whatever those Jade Dog things were. Let's see. This freaking thing. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like a uh greater spawn of Zinch. Maybe. The Mutilith Vortex Beast is insane. That's definitely got to be the Zongors. There's no other reason that that Beastmen would be in the Zinch army unless they're mixing and matching even more than they were. Um, I'd love to know what these things are. This guy? Oh god. I have no idea. Actually, instead of wondering, maybe the um Steam page will tell us. Let's take a look at the Steam page. Okay, and after a quick cut, here we are at the Shadows of Change Steam page. So let's take a look at it. Look at these pictures, man. Oh man, I love that. I desperately want to know what this thing is, like what it's called, because I've never read about anything like that. I'm not a lore master, but I've never read anything about that. Onyx Crumman. They're a little smaller than I was thinking they'd be, but that's okay. I'm cool with it. Changeling's looking sick. But not as sick as that Mutilith Vortex Beast. Good lord. And uh I wasn't expecting Chad blooded Shugen. You know what I mean? Like what I still like it. I still like it. It's just like oh, it kind of feels Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, he's such a Chad. I like him though. He's definitely going to be leading some of my armies. As much as I love the original ones. Yeah, those things are sick. I was hoping, and maybe it's coming. Maybe it's coming. I haven't really read that far down yet, but I was really hoping that we would focus on some Ungol stuff. For Mother Estancia. Oh, we're back. Trying to play the trailer again. Actually, let's. I'm gonna pause it real quick and let's get some music. Anyway, sorry about that. Kind of weird just listening to myself talk in silence. So, um, what was I saying? Let's look at the information, and that's some information that I'm not too keen on. I had heard that this was going to happen through various sources, but come on, CA, if you're listening, I support you. I've bought every DLC that you sent out, but come on, dude, Ed, whatever. That's a lot of money. That's it. Well, hold on. Let's take a look at what they've got to show us. Let's scroll down here. But you're gonna Lord Pack for the same as Champions? No, more expensive than Champions of Chaos, like significantly more. It's the same price as Chaos Dwarfs, I think. I'll have to take a look at that, but I'm pretty sure that's the same price as Chaos Dwarfs. Anyway, the Shadows of Change pack introduces 3 new legendary lords for Tzeentch, Grand Cathay, and Kislev, usable in both the Realm of Chaos and Immortal Empires campaigns. Okay, I'm not really feeling the Realm of Chaos anymore, but maybe that's where the story happens. I'm guessing if it's anything like the last 2 DLC, that's where the story happens. Inject new legendary lords, heroes, and units into your games to vastly expand your methods of play on the campaign map and within battles. The Changeling Yuan Bo and Mother Estancia will each bring their own unique campaign mechanic to their races, with goals separate from the Realm of Chaos campaign and new units to help them pursue victory on their terms. Okay. 3 new legendary lords emerge from the shadows, perform dastardly schemes and trickery with the Changeling of Tzeentch, establish and execute grand stratagems on a global scale with Yuan Bo of Grand Cathay, conjure powerful hexes and incantations whilst engaging in witchcraft, flipping campaigns on their head as Mother Estancia of Kislev, scatter magical spells at random with the Blue Scribes of Tzeentch, new legendary hero. Okay, so like I said, Tzeentch gets 2 because he's a greedy bastard, and I don't even know who I would have wanted for Cathay. Like, I don't want them to waste the Monkey King on a legendary hero, but they could have come with somebody, you know? Maybe they could have followed up on the the story from the actual campaign, the original Realms of Chaos campaign, the Lost Sister in Norska. Anyway, expand your roster with 11 additional units and enhance your troops with 9 new regiments of renown. See, now that's what I'm talking about. 11 units? Okay, so 3 legendary lords, right? 1 legendary hero. I noticed 1 lord in the Chad-blooded Shugengan, and who else? I didn't see anybody else. And then 9. No, I'm sorry, 11 additional units. Like, I get it with the skeletons, like the rigging and the skeletons, like that's expensive to do for some of those units. So let's see, the Mutalith Vortex Beast is going to have a different animation set, is going to have a different rigging, a whole different skeleton probably. That really cool looking thing, from Kislev, that's probably going to have its own ordeal, but I don't know, it kind of walked like a giant. What else? That giant Tzeentch bird thing that I'm really digging on, that's probably going to be expensive, but I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Anyway, I'm not gonna linger on the price too long. Just as a preface, I'm gonna get that anyway, but it doesn't mean that I can't talk about it, right? I can't. Right. Anyway, I make my home in the darkest pits of your soul. In the shadows, I bide my time. Oh, this is for the Changeling. Okay. As a mighty horror of Tzeentch, the Changeling embodies the changer of ways, most deceiving and manipulative tendencies. Able to morph into any legendary character from the noble to the fearsome, the Changeling's true form has been lost to time. His trickery may even deceive the dark gods themselves. Able to mirror foes, create false allies, and disrupt empires from within, with only one truth becoming clear long after he's enacted his handiwork. The deceiving prankster of the known world, the Changeling of Tzeentch, was here. As a spellcasting shapeshifter, bolstering the lore of Tzeentch the Changeling can adopt the form of any lord he faces, making his battle efficiency grow as your enemy tries to do the same. When not fighting directly, he lingers in the shadows, stalking his prey and waiting for the optimal time to strike. Trust no one. Okay. So, I was hoping that they'd actually talk about the campaign mechanics. I'm like, you guys gotta come hard with these campaign mechanics. It's not the price is gonna hurt me specifically. Like if I can afford my expensive PC and this expensive game, I can afford an expensive DLC. That's not the problem. The problem is like how much are you giving me versus what you have given me in the past for the same amount of money. You know what I mean? Anyway, the Changeling's inscrutable and random nature is the perfect recipe for schemes. Okay, so this is their unique. Okay. This perfect recipe for schemes and trickery. For the Changeling, the world is divided into theaters, segmented regions that contain schemes, both minor and pivotal. Fueled by an unending legion of tricksy cultists, to achieve his goals, he must first break a theater down through smaller, cheekier schemes by constructing buildings and stealing identities, and instigating tensions amongst otherwise civilized population, culminating in a grand scheme and an epic battle for supremacy, rife with bountiful rewards along the way, gold, grimoires, and rifts aplenty. With enough grand schemes carried out, the Changeling's final purpose is within reach, conducting the ultimate scheme for campaign victory. Okay, so this is going to be for the Realms of Chaos, I'm guessing. But still, what I'll do so that we don't have an extremely long video is I will skip, I'll skip the lore blurbs and we'll just get into the meat and potatoes of what it's bringing us. So this troublesome legendary hero, the Blue Scribes, ride atop their Disc of Tzeentch, scribbling on parchment as they go, and are capable of spewing all manner of spells across the battlefield and verbalizing their skulls. If only they knew what those words meant. I would really like to know that they're just popping off random spells. Like, you have no control over what they're popping off. They're just slinging them. That would be fantastic. Okay, Yuan Bo the Jade Dragon. Okay, we'll skip this just because, I mean, we did a lore thing about him. I mean, that's very cool and all, but let's take a look at this. Control the state. Engage in a chess match unlike any other with the matters of state. As a master statesman, a right hand to the emperor, and a spy master, Yuan Bo's influence over the kingdom runs deep. With this power, enact overt and covert policies across settlements, armies, and even characters to best suit your empire's needs. So this is Management Simulator. No. Crack down on settlement corruption, rush construction for your entire empire in a single move. Ooh. Create diplomatic deadlocks to move freely through unfriendly territories, and much, much more. I'd like to know what much, much more is. Is it too muches, or is it a bunch of stuff? I have no idea. Go beyond mere balance and embrace disharmony, leveraging it as an excuse to serve more severe and extreme actions to fit your agenda. And plan chains of actions to ensure balance of harmony is pulled back in your favor when all is said and done. Yuan Bo doesn't follow the rules, he writes them. That doesn't really explain what he does. Like, I'm looking forward to like the actual not the let's play, but the showcase for him. Empower the compass. I'm guessing that this little part here at the bottom is their like story for the Realm of Chaos, but let's take a look at it. With a plan centuries in the making under the request of Yuan Bo's father, the Jade Dragon is tasked with traveling to critical locations and constructing relays to empower the Jade Compass before defending them from the Lizardmen incursions trying to dismantle Cathay. Lizardmen incursions trying to dismantle a Cathay. Excuse me? What? Why are the Lizardmen trying to dismantle Cathay? That makes no sense. If you were like the Snakemen incursions, yeah, I'd get that. Of course, we don't have Snakemen. I hear you. But still, Lizardmen? That's the big bad? For, like, not Tzeentch? Tzeentch should be the big bad for Cathay, right? Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that. We might not play his story. Let's see. The Witch's Hut. The Daughters of the Forest must infuse Mother Estancia's witchcraft at the Witch's Hut with a new rare resource, Spirit Essence. You can take advantage of ingredients gathered during the playthrough to create potent incantations and utilize hexes to vastly change the course of your entire campaign. Force enemy armies from your lands in an instant, purge entire provinces of corruption in a single move, buff your units far beyond their given capability. That kind of sounds like what Yuan Bo does. And unleash the full might of the witch as you search for the malediction of ruin. Mother Estancia's final hex to secure the sanctity of mystified land. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's look at the new units. Okay, so welcome to the world, blah blah blah. Field an abomination with the Mutilith Vortex Beast. Can't wait for that. I hope that the other Chaos Gods get that too, though, because as Tzeentchian as it is, it's actually an undivided creature. So, anyway, I won't hover on that too long. Created by the powers of chaos, beyond any justifiable reason, it brings raw magical destruction to the table with violent spectacle. Cool. Crafted by the Wizards of the Celestial Court, Guardian Lions, nice, so that's them right there. But you're not telling me what this thing is. I want to know what this thing is. Anyway, they can be made from jet or jade. For those seeking a magical touch, the Jade Lion is a sorcerer's conduit, able to use spells bound to its body and launch flaming attacks. That's pretty cool. The Jade Lion, however, is the opposite, countering magical spells to diminish any sorcery that may harm themselves or those nearby. Plus, New Kislev units lurk in these woods. A terrible and frightening creature, known to many as the Thing in the Woods. I hope that's not the name of it. I mean, that's very cool if it was like a regiment of renown, but I want like to know what those things are called as a whole. Brings its enormous size and infantry sundering capabilities to the front lines of Kislev. Left unchecked, this beast will tear through enemy troops like paper, before rushing into the woods for cover and emerging to do it all again. Be careful how you write this stuff, Cathay, or not Cathay, CA, because that to me sounds like sorry about that. That to me sounds like if I put him in the trees, he will heal. He has regeneration in the trees? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's very specific. Anyway. Very cool. Very, very cool. I am not put off, right, from getting this, but I just feel like it's a little too expensive for what's on offer. Like, I hope that their showcases really just drive it home for me, but this is going to be a hard sell. This is going to be a hard sell. If CA would have came out and said, hey, look, boys, you thought it was going to be Tzeentch versus Cathay, but psych, it's Tamarkan versus Cathay versus the Empire. And it was like Tamarkan, Monkey King, and Elspeth von Draken. Yeah, you could have sold that for $25 and people would be saying, wow, that's pretty cheap, right? Because you're not coming with any like frontliners here, right? You're not coming with any of the big show-stopping characters that people are asking for. You bring out Nagash, $25, I'm not even thinking about it. It doesn't even ring, it doesn't even register. But for you know, Yuan Bo, and I'm a Cathay dude. I'm Cathay all the way, all right? Even though I'm playing an Archaon campaign, I am Cathay all the way. But, dude, that's a lot of money, guys. And now we're just in rant time with Yin Yang. But I'd really like to know what you guys think. Is it too expensive? And if it's even if it's not too expensive, is the volume of what we're getting really equal to what's being put on the table as far as price goes? Again, guys, and I don't want to put a damper on this because I am totally amped up for this. I'm obviously going to get it because I have an addiction. But for those of us who don't have an addiction, or for those of you who don't have an addiction, I'd really like to know what you think. There are some things that I'm looking very forward to. All the new units. I definitely want to play with Yuan Bo, even though I don't. Reading from his campaign mechanics in the Realm of Chaos, I really don't want to play against the Lizardmen with Yuan Bo because that's a Yin thing. That's not a Jade Dragon thing, like, at all. But like I said, I'd really like to know what you guys think. So drop down in the comment section, let me know. I'll holler back at you, and we'll just have a whole chit chat about it. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer. I will drop the actual trailer down in the comment section in case you somehow made it to my tiny little baby channel and didn't see the trailer yet. But as always, until then, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. We'll see you. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really couldn't do this without the support of my family, friends, and everyone who is helping me take my dream of becoming a content creator to the next level. I believe this channel will only get better as time goes on, so if you want to aid me in this journey, all I ask is you do what the kids say.
Comment, like, and subscribe!
Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.